folks. It's episode 299, and I'm feeling fine. That's right. It's just me and Leighton this week, hanging out, having a great time. You want to watch us have a great time, like a video of us having a great time? You can go to patreon.com/Leighton Night. Sign up at any tier to get a video episode and ad-free episodes every week, and $5 a month or more gets you a mini-sode every week, too. We have a good time with those. They're pretty loose. Sometimes we do puzzles. Sometimes we just hang out. They're a little looser, more real, more raw than this regular episode. You see what I'm saying? You want to hear that stuff. It's really good. Anyway, enjoy this. And also, if you have best of clips, we want to hear your recommendations because we're putting together those shows soon. Enjoy the episode. You promised me you were going to start this episode. You promised me.
Don't even.
I remember your quote. You said 299. That one's mine. That was what you said. It's just you've been saying it for months.
A thing I've been known to say on many occasions.
You love your pithy little slogans to the extent where I've had to be like, Leighton, fucking stop.
Hey, Bart has 4 fun catchphrases, and one of them is the thing that you just said that I said.
Did you say Bart?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So what is that? Which episode is that from? Is that from a specific episode? Because I don't recognize that. I don't recognize that quote. Wait, because it's I caramba, don't have a cow man. What are the other ones? I didn't do it. Or that was his fake catchphrase, I believe, right? The I didn't do it boy.
Yeah, I think so. Well, now I don't know what fucking episode this is in. Because it's just pulling up Bart's catchphrases.
Well, I will say, we did start showing Audrey The Simpsons.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so exciting, Brian. What does she think of it?
She likes it a lot. So what did we show her? We showed her Marge versus the Monorail.
Very nice.
We showed her, and I can't remember all the names. It's like season 4 and 5 stuff.
Okay, nice.
We showed her the B Sharps.
Very good.
We showed her the Valentine's Day Ralph Wiggum one.
Yes, indeed. I choose you.
That's right. Let's be friends. That's right. We showed her the crusty, like, telethon save the show when Gabbo comes.
Yeah. That's a great one.
That's a great one.
When I was her age, Lisa's first word is my favorite episode.
Oh, that's good. See, now Rachel. Okay. Rachel started without me. A fact
that's
which I will
fucked.
It is. I mean, we're basically divorced at this point. But what episode, I ask you, Leighton, what episode did she start with of The Simpsons?
I wouldn't peg Rachel as a...
Well, neither would I, even though she's asked me to.
I wouldn't peg Rachel... I wouldn't peg Rachel as a Cape Fear girly as number one.
It's actually her choice. She made what I think is a pretty insane choice. She started with the first episode.
Whoa. No.
I know. And that's what I said. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, it's the first episode. I was like, you
can't do that.
It's not a terrible episode.
No,
but it's so not on lock yet.
Yeah.
That if you're trying to get a kid into The Simpsons,
indoctrinate your child to The Simpsons. You gotta
do the classics. Now the real question is look, we all want to start with 22 short films about Springfield, but that's such a wrong move because it will do nothing for you until you're at least in the world a little bit. And I might remind you, at the time, not a widely beloved episode.
Yeah, but it's widely beloved now, and Audrey's going to love it. But
she may have seen steamed hams around. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think we picked some good ones. B Sharps was a solid one.
You should show her season 6, episode 7.
Which is what?
I don't know.
Lisa's first word. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Oh, well, actually, I do want to talk about this.
I know you do.
But Wait, but what episodes would you show her?
Season 6, episode 7 is Bart's girlfriend, which is a great fucking
that is
episode.
a good one. That is a good one.
Is Cape Fear going to be too scary for her?
I don't think so. I think she'd like it. That's a good choice. Yeah.
What's the Lisa needs braces? Dental plan.
Oh,
Lisa
that's
needs braces.
Yeah, it's like it's when
It has like a long last. It's
rep.
last exit to Springfield. That one.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I would
I'd
do
like-
you only move twice.
You know what she might like is the Hank Scorpio.
That's you only
One.
move twice.
Oh, okay. That is what it's called. Great.
Yeah, I think she would
I can't
really
believe
like
we
that
thought
one.
of that at the same time.
Yeah, it's when I'm thinking of like shit
Albert
a kid
Brooks.
would love. It's of course.
Yeah.
With a flamethrower. If you could kill a few guys, it would really help me.
Yeah.
Kill a few guys on the way out, that would really help me out.
Yeah, I think those are all good choices. But okay,
Yeah.
to your point of season 6, episode 7, I chaperoned a 6th grade field trip today.
Wow. Two?
Well, it was a 6th and 7th grade. No, it wasn't. But to a local community college, because they have like a planetarium and some kind of
okay.
science outreach thing. Planetarium was cool. The science outreach thing was hot garbage. It was like way below the level of where these kids
Did
were.
did you give them notes?
I may have mentioned to some of the other chaperones that the information being presented was incorrect in a variety of ways.
Did they love it?
Of course they did. Everyone loves a know-it-all. The lady running it was old and gruff. And I mean, maybe a retired teacher who is doing this now as like a retirement job. But her way of getting the kids to do things is she would ring a little chime and then go, do it now.
I need that around my home. I need a
Chime.
gruff older woman to chime and then do it now.
Do it now. In a way that, like, there's a way of doing that where it's endearing. That was not this woman's
Okay. It's
vibe.
like clicker training a dog.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not going to go off on the whole thing, but I will say there was one kid who answered every question with 6, 7. I mean, every question. Does anyone know how many forms of energy there are? 6, 7. What's the length of a day on Neptune? 67 minutes. Everything. How many galaxies are there? 6,000,000,007. Like, and I'm not exaggerating. Everything. And then at one point, someone like something, the number 165 came up. That actually might be a year on Neptune is 165 Earth years or something like that. And the kid went, "Oh, only 2 off."
Now,
And
did
it
this
was-
gruff woman with the bell understand?
No.
Okay, that's even better. That's actually, I respect the bit and the commitment to it.
He was nobody's favorite, and he kept doing it to the point where, look, I've been known to run something into the ground from time to time in my day. Not recently.
No, never.
No, I know. I can tell you're shocked. But, and I like, if this were done well, I would respect it. It was not done well. It was not a thoughtful running it into the ground. It was clearly pissing everybody off,
Including the
especially
kids?
the other kids. Oh my God. Audrey was like, there's this kid and all he does is 6, 7. She was telling me this yesterday. She was trying to help him with a math thing because he was like confused about
foreshadowing.
something. I know, literally yesterday. She was like, I was trying to help kid with math and I was like, hey, what do you get when you divide blah blah blah? 6, 7. No, like, do you want me to help you? Yeah. What do you get? 6, 7. Okay. And then she's like, all right, well, I'm not going to help you then. And the kid's like, no, anyway. And I was like, I thought
But
she was
you're so
exaggerating.
skippity.
I know. Well, believe me, that is always what I go to. Also, as she told me, she's like, that's done now. Now they're on to 41. Did you know 41 is a thing now?
Like some 41?
I can only assume so. What 11-year-old doesn't love some 41? She said that this kid goes for 6, 7, or 41, or 21. And I was like, are those? This is again, literally yesterday we're having.
Have
this
kids
conversation.
given up on 69?
Well, isn't this interesting? Because as far as I know, they have not. I've never heard them mention it. Now, there were at the planetarium today a ton of jokes about
Uranus?
correct. And they tried to head it off at the pass by saying, yes, that's very funny. Everybody, we love that joke. But we're, here we pronounce it Uranus.
That's worse.
Yeah. And I was like, what, you pronounce your anus Uranus? And this woman was like, sir, are you a chaperone? And I was like, 6'7". And then I ran so fast.
Yeah.
They couldn't catch me. They tried
Because
to catch
legally,
me, but
once
they couldn't
you're
catch me.
outside of the certain yard radius, they can't,
That's right.
legally, they cannot touch you.
It's like, yeah, you drop the bit, you drop the 6'7", and you run. And once you're 67 feet away, they can't,
Yeah, you pull the pin and then...
Yeah, that's right. They can't get you anymore. The cops wouldn't get you. They have better things to do, especially in Glendale. They're busy in Glendale. But I was talking to one of the other chaperones, a mom, and I was like, wow, this 6'7", like they're really doing the 6'7" thing. And she's like, you should have been at fucking Catalina 3 months ago when it was literally every child was talking about 6'7" for like the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
but yeah, no 69. We don't like it.
I think they might be, well, I don't know, they're 11. It's a little too young, I guess, for that.
No, fuck it. No.
Okay.
No. People were on 69
little.
when I was in 5th grade. Come on.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they, well, I originally, when I first
what's
heard
21 and 41?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'd say a decent age gap.
You almost made me spit take my
I was trying to time
peach
it.
tea and lemonade snapple.
So yeah, this 6'7" thing was real. I don't know what 21 and 41 are, and I'm not even 100% sure I'm getting the numbers right. 41, I'm sure she said 41. 21, I could be wrong about. But yeah, so 420 feels like, I don't know. Weed's legal now. Who cares?
We're in California, so I think there's not really.
Yeah. Yeah, were you around during the 420 okay? I mean, you would have been too young. 420 okay era of like apartment listings.
No.
This was a thing for a while.
I mean, it was the thing on dating apps for a long time.
I mean, same thing, right? Like, yeah, but you would put that if you're looking for a roommate. 420 okay. So
Yeah, really subtle. No one
likes to do a little puff puff. You know what I'm talking about.
You
I slept
who
like
famously
shit last night, so I am on a tear today.
It's awesome because I'm really mad today. So this is a great combo.
We each have our things.
But doesn't that always lead to great podcasting?
I think it does, especially 299 on the precipice. We're edging today. This is Late Night with Brian Wecht. My name is Brian Wecht. Over here we have Leighton Gray.
Hi, I'm Leighton Gray, certified edger.
Mm-hmm. How do you get certified as an edger? Like, really walk me through the process.
Well, it takes a really long time because you're almost getting certified and you're almost getting certified and you're almost getting certified.
Well, you know what degree you get? You get a PhD.
No, it should have been the rest of this episode dead silent and at the very end scream D.
Believe me, I was tempted to do it. I was
know
tempted
you
to
were.
let that, but I made the mistake of holding my breath, which was a tactical error.
It's always a tactical error. So you did say that we're edging on 299. Here's the thought that I had because I know that we have 2 episodes of Clip Show that are coming up, which also you little fuckers better tell us what clips with timestamps and what the bid is.
People are being
either in our Discord or on social media. I know it's the holidays, but I know that means a bunch of you are home from school and you have nothing to do but lay in bed and rot and listen to podcasts. So put that brain to use. I know you have one.
Yeah, I will say people are being a little what's the word I'm looking for? They're not very forthcoming about the bit recommendations.
Being very forthcoming. We want longer than 4 minutes, ideally. I don't want 1 second. Like, look, if you want some sizable episodes to listen to that are clip shows for the next 2 weeks through the holidays to sustain you into the new year, you got to hit us with some clips, folks.
We don't remember what we said.
I don't remember the moment we press stop recording, bloop, leaves my brain.
Which is fun when we do the best ofs, because I'm like, what?
What
happened?
clip is this?
Yeah.
People in the Discord, the few people who are chiming in with bits here were saying like, oh, it was really funny when Leighton said this thing. And I'm like, did I say
exactly
that? So yeah, do that. Anyway, what I was going to bring up in terms of the 299 edging. So we're going to have 2 more episodes that are going to be technically not numbered for a Christmas clip show, as we do every year. And we're going into the new year. And, you know, because we have big concrete plans for episode 300. And I know we could hit the new year strong with the
big
300.
concrete cans. That's what we got.
We could hit the new year really strong with the first step out the gate being 300. Or we edge up to 300. And I think this is more on brand for us. And I'm not saying this because it works best with my work and schedule for us to give it a little time so we can plan this. But for comedy purposes, we do like 299.3, 299.5, 299.67, 299.420. And we go back a little bit even too.
Now, that's comedy. I do want to say I am officially refusing to participate in the 6-7 meme culture. It is Wednesday, December 10th, 4:16 p.m., 2025, year of our Lord. I am officially, Brian Alexander Weck, Dr. Brian Alexander Weck, am officially refusing to participate in 6-7 meme culture as of right now. And I'm going to solidify this. I'm going to wait 67 seconds.
Out of respect, a moment of silence.
Yeah, that's right. A moment of silence.
You're a conscientious 6-7 objector.
Here we go. Hold on. I'm setting let's see, 1 minute, 7 seconds.
That was a really good episode title.
Okay, here we go. Let's give this 1 minute and 7 seconds of dead air.
Well, am I allowed to talk?
I mean, you've actually never asked me that before. The answer has been no the whole time. So I appreciate you asking for permission.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to talk for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Here we go. Ready and go.
Oh my God, fucking finally. Anyway, I think it's a great idea to have these like decimal points leading up to 300.
I totally agree with you.
Because it buys us some time.
Yes, that's correct.
To figure something out.
Uh-huh.
And
I like that.
Also because I think it's annoying for listeners, which is your favorite, and I like.
That. Yes.
And it's fun by doing the little decimal, because you never know. We're not going to tell you when the 300 episode comes out. You're just going to open up your podcasting app. Boom.
Your browser is where you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
You know what term I hate? Sorry, I'm interrupting you during my moment of silence. I hate podcatcher. Use your podcatcher. Remember when people
say that?
They used to. I don't know if they still do.
Podcatcher?
Yeah. 20 seconds left in my moment of silence.
It's a really good moment of silence, I think.
It's the best one, actually. This is as long as I've ever lasted.
It's really... It's really respectful.
I'm all about respect. You know that about me.
I do know that.
3, 2, 1, 0. That's right. All right. Oh, and timer's going off. I can't hear it, but can you hear it?
I can hear it. No, I can't hear it. I was lying. That's a terrible alarm.
Yeah, I should probably switch the sound. Okay, well, it's off. All right. It's official. I am not participating in 6-7 meme culture. That's right.
Okay, that's great.
And it's been audio notarized.
That it is legally binding. A podcast is a legally binding document.
I'm actually quite into legal bondage. Well, it's not legal. What am I talking about?
Brian, we need to put you on some Russian sleep experiment shit, so you're just exhausted all the time.
I'm pretty tired right
now.
I've been going nonstop sexually for the last 3 weeks. I've been in the studio for it's like 2.5 out of the last 3.5 weeks.
I know you have, and you've done shows.
I've done shows. I've been it's been a lot happening in Daddy Town for the last few weeks here, and I am very tired. I do want to officially thank my wife and daughter for letting me sleep in yesterday. I always get up at 6:30, 6:45 to be with Audrey. I like Rachel takes Audrey in to school on the way to work, but I always want to be up in the
Where
morning.
does your child work? Raytheon?
Coal mine. Yeah, we decided to really, if she wants to have a good life later, we decided to really get some hard labor in now.
Look, and you don't have to give her an allowance. She gets company script anyway, so.
Allowance. Food's an allowance. Rachel drops her off on the way to work, but I want to get up because I want to be there in the morning. It's fun, to like spend the mornings together. It's time with the kid. But yesterday they were like, I was getting back late from a show because, true statement, I lent the Cold War kids my Nord keyboard, which is I guess a thing. I can say, truthfully, a Cold War kid touched Daddy's Nord.
Well, it's nice that you let the Nord out of the basement.
Yeah. I forgot that it still says from our tour with Twerp, Nerd Stooge 3, which is, a little joke, a little musician joke for you. But I got back late and they let me sleep in, and I was quite appreciative. And
How late did you sleep in?
I mean, I couldn't go too late because I had a 10 a.m. call, but I got 8 hours for the first time, and I don't even know how long. I mean, in not a month, but close to a month, I think.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, me too. And then last night I went to bed early and slept like as hot garbage as I've ever slept. I mean, terrible. I don't know why.
Your body's punishing you.
Yeah, for all the things I do to it.
It should get its revenge at some point. I think it's earned it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't treat it well, rubbing it raw, scratching it, stuff like that.
Yeah, rubbing it raw some more.
Oh.
Rubbing it with protection.
Well, you got to use protection. I mean, if I'm not going to protect me against myself, who am I going to protect me from?
Put that on a pillow for me, please.
Oh, I actually got you a series of increasingly upsetting pillows for Christmas this year.
Did you?
No, maybe. Yes.
You already gave me my upsetting pillow that mocks, its smug aura mocks me.
Have you shown it to people?
I think I can grab it. It can be my women's talking pillow. I need to.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing like actual pants.
Oh, well, if you don't want to get up, don't get up.
No, hold on.
I like how now you're edging into frame because of your lack of pants. That's good stuff.
Look, I'm a classy lady. It was hot today, and
It was stupid hot today.
I was on a corporate call with no pants on. We're none the wiser, and
You're tubing.
And I snapped at one of my higher ups. And it's like, you don't even know I don't have pants on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this pillow that Brian got for me that I hate.
I found at a thrift store, and I was like, this is a Christmas gift for.
For the audio-only listeners, it says, nevertheless, she persisted.
In Wine Mom font.
In Wine Mom font, and maybe loves this pillow because she is a girl boss. But, I feel kind of hypocritical owning this pillow due to the recent fire I've come under, both online in my personal life and at my corporate job, for being a raging misogynist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's why I like you.
Thanks, I know.
Yeah.
For all the things that I update you about in terms of my professional life, I really wish I could talk about them on this show. Oh,
I do too, because it would be very funny.
Because they're so funny.
Can you give us anything? Can you give us a little taste?
I won't say I'll be accused of being a misogynist.
Where you work, but it is affiliated with the Joe Rogan Comedy Mothership.
Yeah, but it's more on the governmental side of things.
That's right. On the regulatory side.
Yeah.
You part-time with Doge, of course.
Naturally, which they say that was dissolved, but it still exists.
That's right. I mean, I believe your nom de Doge is slightly smaller balls.
You got me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't mean to imply that I was accused of being misogynistic at my job, but I wasn't not accused of being misogynistic towards fictional characters at my job.
Mm-hmm.
And if I I just have to maintain brand integrity, Brian. It's really important as we keep up the cadence of this work that, we represent the brand in a way that fucking goddamn fuck.
Yeah. The corporation is, of course, Lena Wibraya, which is our corporate entity.
I like that. We should incorporate.
Lena Wibraya. Yeah.
Anyway, I had to get those fucks out of the way because I'm being censored.
Mm-hmm.
I am
my job. Girl bossing too hard.
My job is to be censored for girl bossing too hard.
Mm-hmm. You and Taylor.
Once again, a girl boss has been sadly censored. As such, a portion of this conversation has been removed. Once again, a girl boss has been sadly censored. As such, a portion of this conversation has been removed.
This is cool. This is as happy as I've ever seen you.
It is cool, but
Nevertheless, she edged. That's the episode title. Nevertheless, she edged.
Yeah, anyway.
That's a good $2.99 title. That's a nothing matters anymore.
It's a nice, it shows you what's about to come. Anyway, I'm very grateful for my gainful employment. I'm very grateful for my gainful employment. It just also, every day I open my emails and feel like I'm going insane, which I already am. And, it's actually really ableist because the person that you're giving these notes to is a mentally ill woman.
Ableist.
It is pronounced ableist, yes. It's actually ableist because you're giving those notes to a mentally ill queer woman.
Mm-hmm.
So there are a couple of intersectional crimes you've committed there.
Oh, intersectional crimes. That's my new hot romance thriller, mystery thriller.
Intersectional crimes.
Hold on,
and it's intersectional with an X.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. How would I write this? Intersectional.
Sounds like a great spy thriller, yeah.
No, see, then it looks like intersex ENL, which would be misinterpreted.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's just intersectional crimes.
Okay. Yeah, it works. Could have a nice pulpy Robert McGinnis style cover.
Intersectional Crimes, Volume 1. Critical Racy Theory.
What can we talk about that really hews along the brand guidelines?
Well, you know what? Here's an idea. What if we came up with our brand guidelines? Our corporate brand guidelines. Would you be interested in doing that? Would that actually be fun or interesting?
I don't think so. I think we set a new standard for what our corporate guidelines are each and every day with moving forward with an inclusive vision for
mm-hmm. I've been very lucky, except for when I was a professor. I've never had to deal with corpo speak. And even then, it was like academic corpo speak. Because at least in the UK, and I think this is happening here too, and has been for a while, the UK started like getting a lot of middle management in universities, and everything got very like metric oriented and talking about, students as consumers type bullshit, which was awful.
That does sound terrible. Yes. I feel like I would have fewer issues if the exact thing which I am ground by the corpo cogs into doing isn't the exact same thing that makes literally every major product worse. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, this is how this happens.
See, that's interesting.
Okay, I see. Interesting.
It reminds me, I went to precisely one professional development thing ever in my entire life. And it's the year I taught high school when I was
that was your professional
22.
Development thing? You learned from the kids?
I learned from the kids. But as much as, you know what? I'm going to say...
Which is why you make dick jokes on a podcast.
That's right. I learned more from them than they learned from me because I was checked the fuck out. They were like, okay, as part of you're teaching at the school, you have to go to one thing a year as part of your job. I was like, fucking fine. So I went to I can't remember where it was. I was teaching in Western Connecticut, and it was somewhere not too far. It was like a seminar on a thing I'm not even convinced there's a real concept, which is the hallmark of a professional development thing called scaffolding. Have you ever heard of scaffolding?
Scaffolding is, yeah,
Okay.
I've heard of scaffolding.
What is scaffolding? Because I just remember listening to this, clearly hired person, kind of stooge-looking person, talk about scaffolding and being like, this is just rephrasing obvious shit everybody knows, right? But maybe not. I don't know. The only thing I remember is we had to develop PowerPoints to illustrate a scaffolding concept. And I did one. And then after I got back to the school, they were like, you're not allowed to go to any more professional development seminars because I made mine funny. And
No! What got you kicked out of the scaffolding?
I believe it was using... I didn't get kicked out. I wouldn't be clear. I didn't get kicked out of scaffolding. I just wasn't allowed to go to any more of these types of things in the future. But
What, because you were an embarrassing representative of your institution?
yes, because what I remember is I had to use use Microsoft clip art to make these. And there was one guy, it was like a stick figure with a head floating above it. And then there was some other guy in like a cowboy hat. And I remember I had the two of them talking. And the guy with the floating head was saying, I have a congenital neck deformity. And the other guy said, is it time for waffles yet? And so I guess this didn't, will it play in Peoria, Leighton? This one will not.
So how did they know? Did the congenital neck disease thing get back to someone on your staff?
I can only presume that someone communicated with the school I was teaching at. It was like, what's going on with this guy?
Who was the narc?
Probably the person leading the seminar, because we had to give our presentations. And I was like, and it's like me and a bunch of like middle-aged teachers who are there, because they have to have however many professional development credits. And since then, I have a congenital neck deformity. Is it time for waffles yet? Is a little in-joke between me and a couple of my friends because I told them about this and they thought that was great. But nobody else did.
Pearls before swine.
Yeah, indeed. So that's my professional development story. Was I professionally developed? I mean, not that point. I mean, this would have been 1998, the year after you were born. You were
it's a nice stepping stone to your future career. I mean, of like offending everyone in a room so much that they tattle on you for your comedy.
Yeah, little did they know, right? That I was honing my comedy skills and would one day be a professional. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many?
I think I'm.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think I'm doing the opposite thing of slowly torpedoing my future success in corporate America, which I'm honestly fine with.
You're young. You have lots of time for success.
First torpedoing my corporate career.
Well, you got to, that's the goal, is you build yourself up in a career and you torpedo it and then you find another career. And by the time you're my age, you'll be like 4 or 5 careers deep. It'll be great.
The ultimate Corpo Leighton crash out is going to be magnificent. Truly.
Please invite me to it because I want to see it happen.
Corpo crash out. Everybody come witness.
When you turn 30, you should have a big corporate crash out party.
And have a network style meltdown.
I think that would be great. Now look, it's episode 299. Of course, we have to at least mention Breaking Bad. I don't want to talk about it too long. I finished.
Thank God.
I finished my full rewatch.
Were you going to say something about Breaking Bad?
What I was going to say is I just saw that Bryan Cranston won a Tony for being in the Broadway production of Network.
Oh,
which I was surprised. Know. I was just looking him up.
Who's he playing?
I assume the Peter Finch role. What's his name? Ned. Madman. The Madman of whatever that character's name is.
Yeah.
But I can't remember. Can't remember the character's
That's great.
name.
Good for him. Yeah. So sorry, you finished your Breaking Bad rewatch. I was going for I finished joke there. I asked if you were going to say something about Breaking Bad.
Yes, I see. Right, because we stopped edging. No, it's great. It is great. I will say on my whatever, I guess it was my third time watching it, maybe second, I think third. Some of the big swings in season 5 play less well to me. Like
Not like the big swings in season 5.
there are so many like just contrived plot things that happen in that season specifically, and the finale super specifically. But even leading up to that,
Oh, yeah.
like there's a lot of shit that I hadn't even really noticed the first time, but watching it now, it's like, wait, he just found the poetry book? It was just like out? Okay.
Because he technically was digging through the tray and
end of season 4, I guess, rather than season 5, but whatever. That bugged me. What else bugged me? I didn't write it down. There were a couple other things that just were too clean,
Yeah. Too clean, and also I don't care for the Nazi arc. I don't find
same.
any of them. I don't find any of them except Todd compelling. But like even Todd feels like it just kind of feels like a different show. And I
agree with
been
that.
very
100%.
They've been very public about how they knew they wrote themselves into a corner with Walt taking the gun out of the trunk in episode 1, because I mean that's how they'd been writing the show.
Yeah.
By writing themselves into corners, but the fact that that was the corner they created to write themselves into, where Jesse is a meth slave to the Nazis.
Yeah.
And Andrea, who I also didn't find, like, Jane is a really interesting
character.
Love interest
Yes.
to death arc for Jesse early on. And then Andrea is like...
She's kind of not there. Yeah.
Yeah, not there. She's just there for, like, the Brock connection. And I do think the Lily of the Valley reveal with Walt having poisoned Brock, but that's at the end of, season
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It just a bunch of shit happens. I think it's telling that of the Nazi characters, there's the two main guys, Uncle Jack and a guy who's often on screen and I couldn't even tell you his name. Like, I can't remember that dude's name.
That guy who's in so much stuff. What did I watch recently that he was essentially playing the same character in?
Yeah. So you remember Todd and Uncle Jack and the other guy.
Yeah, the ginger guy.
Yeah.
With the bad stash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also the thing that ultimately gets Hank and Gomez killed is also such a contrivance too.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah, well, whatever. But it doesn't diminish that it's a great show. It just...
No, it's one of my favorite shows ever. I've rewatched it more than I've rewatched any other show, but I usually tap out midway through season 5.
Yeah. I love watching Bryan Cranston make this face.
You got to do a little like moving of the underbite in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you give us a Jesse?
Let's see. Just like that?
I mean, the way he yells Jesse.
I'm trying to... Can I do it?
It's fine. I already did it and I did a bad job. So I feel
Jesse!
like whatever you do.
Is that okay?
It was good. Your tone like went down. It always goes up on the E. Or he clenches his teeth tighter and it's a little bit of a different thing.
I do like... What's the line? Like, if I am who you think I am, then my advice would be tread lightly.
Yeah.
That's a good line.
It is a good line. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, what's the most painful... So this gets asked on like the subreddit, which makes it sound like I'm on the subreddit, which I am not, because any TV show subreddit is the most miserable place on the internet.
No.
Shocking, right? What's the most uncomfortable scene of the show for you? Because when this comes up, people are always like, oh, it's when Skylar sings happy birthday to Ted. It's so cringe.
What?
Like,
no, that's fine. That doesn't even
I don't
register.
care about.
I mean, uncomfortable as like cringe?
I mean, like hard to sit through, and not because it's upsetting or violent, but just because it's like,
I do think when Todd kills Andrea, that's pretty rough, because Aaron Paul does such a great job of losing his mind in the car.
Upsetting, like I mean in the sense of like the secondhand embarrassment for the characters.
Oh, I see.
Type cringe.
I don't know. What's a good answer?
Because I have an answer.
Okay, you answer and I'll think.
When Walt keeps giving Junior shots and Hanks is telling him not to.
That's a very good one.
I straight up have to fast forward through it. I can't take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is definitely hard to sit through. I find there are certain lines that occur to me, like when what does Hank say about Carmen, like an ass you can bounce a quarter off of, or something like that.
It's like an onion. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah, exactly. That kind of like when he says that sort of stuff, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
like I get
or
what
really
they're
racist stuff to go me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I get what they're doing with that stuff. It doesn't totally work for me. Let's see.
There are a lot of like desperate Walt lies, especially to Skylar, that are just so hard to sit through.
Like that one with the gasoline when Walt Jr.
Kind of
says,
bails him out.
"Stop lying. Just tell the truth for once." Like that was a painful lie. But it was meant to be also.
The desperate, like one of the breakfasts that he's trying to make. To
That's a good one.
Oh my God, you fucking asshole.
Yes. These are all recent things, but him trying to get Robert Forster to stay for another couple hours is hard to watch. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like acknowledging in the show, it's just like, you're so fucking unbearable. You can't even pay this man $10,000 to sit with you.
Yes. God, Robert Forster rules. He's so great in everything. And just watching him just be himself. You, my friend, are the hottest client I've ever had by a mile, or whatever he says. Like, he has this matter-of-fact delivery for everything. It's fucking awesome. Could not be a bigger fan of his. Anyway.
So are you going to go straight into a Better Call Saul rewatch?
No, I'm going to watch El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie first, and then I'm going to watch Better Call Saul.
Still never watched it.
It's, it is a worthwhile way to spend 2 hours. It's no Many Saints.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Many Saints is a real banger. What was I was thinking about... Oh, I was talking about Oppenheimer, that like I'm often...
The man or the movie?
Both. But mainly the movie. In this context, I'm bringing up the movie.
Good, because I'm reading Rockenheimer, my rock opera. It's actually a rock opera-enheimer. It's the Oppenheimer rock opera-enheimer.
That sentence feels like one of those pictures that's supposed to simulate what having a stroke looks like.
Yeah.
Where you can't really define any of the individual pieces. I hate things very viscerally, which I know comes as a shock to you who know me personally and listen to this show. But it's not every time I watch something bad that I have the thought like, this is embarrassing. You should be embarrassed for making this. Like watching this, it's not like what we just talked about with cringe scenes in Breaking Bad, but watching something and feeling so palpably embarrassed for the people in it or making it. And like Robert Downey Jr.'s fucking Marvel villain fucking won the best supporting actor like villain turn in that movie is like, oh, I'm embarrassed for everyone involved this is happening.
I didn't have the same negative reaction I didn't love it, but I didn't have the same extent of a negative reaction that you did.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard.
don't know why I brought that up just in terms of being embarrassed.
What do I think of?
Oh, that's Many Saints of Newark. That's one of the other things that
how bad
I'm
it
embarrassed. Is. I'm embarrassed for everyone involved except for James Gandolfini's son.
Yeah. Jimmy. When I think about Louis Strauss from Oppenheimer, what do I think of?
You thinking about the musician?
No.
Strauss?
That's Strauss. Strauss. I think of K. Strauss.
Oh, yeah. Yo-Yo Champion.
Yep.
I was rewatching those.
K. Strauss.
I was rewatching those the other day. It's so good.
It is so funny.
The one where he talks about how it's important to beat children is my favorite.
That he just got booked in all these local news things is so great.
Oh,
if listeners
trying to humor him.
If you don't know K. Strauss Yo-Yo, I don't even want to say anything about it. It's just Mark Proksch at his finest. Early, but that was like the first thing he did, essentially, I think. And
insanity.
It's just the absolute best.
I mean, the imperviousness, because watching that, it's like, that is unimaginable to me. I would die on the spot. Any of those sorts of situations, like Eric Andre stuff, where it's like you just have a non-functioning shame bone in your body.
Yeah.
How do I get that? What surgery do I need to get the shame bone removed? Don't answer that.
Okay, I won't. I'm not gonna talk about the thing you just said about having a bone in your body, Layden. That wouldn't be very on brand for this show.
How many bones does a human have in their body?
206 or 7, depending on the time of day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the right answer? Wait.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I was asking you to give me the actual number because I couldn't remember, so I could essentially make the same joke.
I figured that's where we were going with it.
Yeah.
I like that joke. Or 205 on a bad day.
Yeah.
Right. I guess.
You can get one surgically removed, so you can,
now, when
shove more bones in there.
When they're counting the 206, are they counting all the teeth in that? I would imagine so, right? So it's actually not too hard to get a bone out.
Yeah.
If they are.
I wonder if they are.
Well, we're going to look it up right now.
You can Google it. For once, I don't have my dog on the lap that
I'm going to Google it.
Do
teeth
prevented from Googling things because my dog is on
count?
me. Instead, I have this awful pillow on me because I'm not wearing pants.
No. Well, no, I'm not going to believe that. Let's see. Understanding. I am on what UH. What is H here? UH hospitals. What is the H in UH?
Hospital.
Actually, so this website is uhhospitals.org, which makes it look like it's saying hospitals.org. And they have a page called Understanding Bones. Oh, this is nice.
This is great $2.99 fodder.
What are bones? Bone is a living tissue that makes up the body's skeleton. There are 3 types of bone tissue: compact tissue, cancellous tissue, and subchondral tissue. That's nice to know. All right.
So wait,
okay.
Why aren't the teeth
So the
counted?
206 bones include 80 axial bones, including skull, hyoid, auditory ossicles, it's the tiny stuff in your ear, vertebral column, ribs, and sternum, and then 126 appendicular bones, arm, shoulder, wrists, hands, legs, hips, ankles, feet, and a dick. So I guess in this, it doesn't count teeth. So teeth, I believe the answers are not counted amongst the 206
So you can really
bones.
change your bone rate depending on how often you're...
I mean, I can't. It's just how
knocking 'em out.
hard I'm thrusting. I've taken to adjusting my papers like a late night host now. You can't
It
see
really is not what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. I love when Letterman would do that, to adjust the papers and like scratch something off a card and then toss it. Peak late night right there.
Yeah, peak late night with Brian Wecht. You really should. I feel like we should each individually, broadcasting from our own homes, have like, it's not the desks that we're each sitting at. We need another desk behind the desk that we're sitting at to create the real late night experience.
I like that. Sure, we could do that.
Yeah. No, we can't. I live in a studio apartment.
Well, look, should we move on to some segments?
Yeah, because it's been such a banger so far.
I
mean,
think this has been a fun episode. Good energy.
It has
this
been.
episode.
You've been really funny. I've been really pissed off.
That's the
So,
combo.
yeah,
That's
I mean,
the vibe
honestly,
right there.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Before I move into, oh wait, instead of segments, should we call them 6 segments?
Every week, I think you can't get worse.
Right.
And
I
I
am
think I've underestimated you.
a 50-year-old man committed to joining in 6-7 meme culture. That's right. You heard it here first. I am on board for 6-7
Give him
culture.
17 years.
Yep.
Give him 17 years and he'll
believe
be
me,
in the club.
I asked Audrey, I was like, Audrey, is it going to be really funny when I turn 67? And she's like, it's over. It's already over. It'll be extra over by then. And I'm like, yeah, but that's when it's just getting good.
Yeah, joke really appreciates like a fine wine. Oh, I'm so curious what she's gonna. Can I be there whenever you show her Cape Fear? This is important.
Oh,
to
sure.
me.
Yeah. Actually, we can do that. You're going to come over
watch...
hopefully for something Christmassy at some point. So we can do that. Yeah.
I want to watch the rake bit fundamentally change her brain chemistry like it did mine.
Yes, I will. We will wait unless Rachel like snakes it and shows it to
she's going to show her some of the Tracy Ullman.
Yeah, that's right. The Tracy Ullman
first.
Well, our first segment is our pop culture recommendation segment. Now, as we discussed with Miles a couple weeks ago, or last week, I guess, we've been trying out some new stuff this year. Lots of great segments, that have been briefly experimented with and then thrown in the segment pile. But this one is sticking around, new for 2025. It is our pop culture recommendation segment. This is where you get to talk about some pop culture you've been enjoying recently, a book, a movie, a video game, a what have you. This segment is called What's Poppin', and the theme song goes here.
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'? Amazing.
Really good. If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say?
I would say I would give it a 6. What's poppin'?
What's poppin' for me is the movie 7.
That's good. I spit a tiny bit, just a tiny bit.
Yes,
yeah, just a
got
tiny
him.
Bit. Yeah.
Hey, spittings for quitters. What's poppin' for me
like
is
how
a
you
movie.
didn't say spitters for quitters. Spittings for quitters. Very good. Was that intentional? Because that was really funny.
I'm just saying a deeply held belief.
Yes. Spittings for quitters. That's okay. If we're doing t-shirts again, that's a good t-shirt.
I mean, spitters or quitters is not an original.
No, I know, but spittings for quitters specifically is what makes it funny. That's what I'm saying. It's the phrasing.
Would it be with a picture of someone doing a spit take?
If we could make that look good, I guess. The question, as with all shirts that are terrible ideas, is who would fucking wear this? I don't know.
I mean, we said the same thing about the Stay Safe Come Hard black metal shirt.
Yeah, but it's because people can't read that. Right. Oh, did you send the thing? Did you see the thing I sent you the other day?
Probably not.
The screenshot of...
Oh, yes, I did see that. I was saying probably not as a joke, but I did indeed see...
Cumstuff.com could be quite valuable.
Much like 6-7, it's just going to...
Yeah.
The value is going to go up over time.
Up. All right, yes. What is popping for you?
Well, I don't like that you just repeatedly kind of like shushed me.
Mm-hmm. You can scold me about it when you can say it correctly, as far as I'm concerned.
What's popping for me? What's popping for me is a movie called Kill List, which is a movie that you can never watch. It's free on Tubi right now. I'm just saying Brian specifically can never watch this movie because it's too gory. But it is how would I pitch it? This is one of those movies where if you're chill with gore and you like a thriller that becomes a horror movie, don't look up anything else about it and just go watch it right now. It was one that I watched like a decade ago because this came out in 2011. It was one I watched a decade ago and I remembered loving it. And I thought over that period of time, I've thought about the ending a bunch and I was like, if I watch this again, is it still going to be good? Like, I feel like I'm not going to like this. Watched it again. I like it even more than I liked it the first time I watched it. It's very, for folks at home, if you like horror movies and you like In Bruges or any sort of like hitman shenanigans. Yeah. Well, if you think In Bruges is dark, you don't know what's coming. Yeah, so if you want like hitman drama with comedy and like very strong like naturalistic dialogue that's genuinely funny and then shit goes super off the rails, great practical effect. I mean, it's all the things that
sounds like
and a fucked up ending. It's all the stuff that makes me happy. So
sounds like a horror version of Grosse Pointe Blank.
It probably is.
Have you never seen Gross Point Blank?
I have not.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's the John Cusack plays a hitman movie.
Oh.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I remember really liking it. John Cusack, Joan Cusack, and Dan Aykroyd as another hitman.
Whoa, what a combo. People don't know this, but Dan Aykroyd is the forbidden lost triplet of those Cusacks.
That's right, yeah. Is there another Cusack? There might be. All right, so...
I think there is,
right?
because I remember...
was.
What did I watch recently where I saw one of them, and I was like, every time I look at her, I keep thinking it's Joan Cusack.
Oh, sorry, it's
not.
Anne, because she's in Better Call Saul, of course.
That's exactly.
That's right.
Yep,
she plays Michael McKean's ex. That's right.
Yes.
Anne, right.
That's exactly. Nice. Good call.
Yeah.
Good shout. So yeah, Kill List is what's popping for me. If you like fucked up horror with practical effects, having a couple of yucks and some yucks, and whatever that other stuff that I said, you'll watch it, and then be like, is a certain A24 director just constantly ripping this movie off? Interesting. It came out in 2011 and it feels very, very ahead of its time. Anyway, yeah, so that's Kill List.
I wish I could remember the exact movie. I saw a post the other day that said, I like A24 films, a 24-year-old film called Dumb and Dumber or something like that. I thought I'm completely butchering the phrasing, but I thought it was a good joke. All right, what's popping for me?
What's popping for you?
Well, as people know, I enjoy comedy music. I like making it, but I also enjoy listening to it. And Rachel and I, this past Sunday, went to see one of my favorite comedy music performers, Broadway Barbara, who I've mentioned on this podcast before. She plays, this is a character by Leah or Lee, I don't know how to pronounce it, Sprecher, I believe is her name. And she plays an old Broadway lady whose shtick is that she holds the record for most auditions without booking a part. And she's very funny. There's a lot of like musical theater in jokes, which completely play with me.
And I'm sure
Rachel too. Yep. And we've seen her several times. Whenever she's in town, we try to go see her. And she just put out her Christmas album. Let me get this here.
Great cover.
We Need a Little Barbara, Broadway Barbara. Look at this back. She does the stereo thing.
That looks lovely.
It looks great. So this is actually, she had a Kickstarter, which I was one of the backers of.
Wait, show the number out of 100 that you got.
Out of 500, right? No, it was the other side.
Wrong
there we
side.
go. So close. 27.
It's so close.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. Those are that urn is, by the way, the ashes of her ex-husband.
Love it.
That she puts a little Santa hat on and does a routine with. Great show, very fun album, just great arrangements, and yeah, literally.
When's the
just
collab?
When's the collab? Actually, I think solo characters being weird about jazz. I mean, there is some overlap there, so it is something I've thought about reaching out.
Reach for the stars.
Yeah. We saw
Broadway
her
stars.
at Dynasty Typewriter.
Diney Typewriter.
She also has a recurring bit, which I love. All of her backup dancers are gay men over 40, which she calls out very explicitly. And there's these like really, good looking, great dancing, slightly older guys. And it's a good shtick. And they're doing a lot of costume changes and live band, bass, drums, piano. Great stuff. So, yeah, that's what's popping for me.
Love that. All right, now it's time for our final segment, which is
our final sixth segment,
which is 6-part gratitude exercise and 7-part petty grousing. And the name of the segment is Peaches and Lemons, and the theme song goes right here.
Peaches and lemons. Peaches and lemons.
Well, that was a great theme song that we heard 67 times.
Don't, Leighton, if you don't want me to do it, don't say it.
Don't think it, don't say it, just like the Bye Bye Man. We'll each start with a lemon, which is the thing that is it. We're on episode 299. Do I still have to explain this shit?
Yeah, I think you do for all our brand new listeners. What's a lemon, Leighton?
A lemon is a sort of small, sour citrus fruit. If you're unfamiliar. Brian, what's your lemon?
Well, let's see. What did I write down? I have the one I was just thinking about. I'll say the one I was just thinking about. It's these assholes on Sin and Nerdle 2 who immediately go to like German shit or whatever because they know they can get you. They're just looking for the in. And I've played a bunch of people whose ELOs are in the 2000s recently, and it's very clear what they're doing. They just move you to something European and then you're fucked. Now, I will say I was able to get out of a few of these just by knowing like I got someone tried to fuck me by moving into France in the 90s, but they didn't even think about the Jeunet and Caro films like Amelie, Delicatessen, City of Lost Children, etc. And they thought they fucking got me. And I ended up getting them because they had used their skip. I got out of one with Delicatessen and they couldn't do it. And I was like, gotcha,
come
fucker.
on. See, okay, this is the thing that you run into with Sin2 Nerdle, because for good players, it's one of two options. You have people who they have a strategy and they know these really specific strategies.
That's right. And specific movies that they're trying to
But if you take them out of it, they don't know shit.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And then there's the really scary ones, which are people who are just genuine movie freaks.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter where you go, nowhere is safe.
That's right. Yeah.
Those are the ones I respect. I do not respect someone whose strategy completely falls apart the moment you take them out of the zone.
And
it's like, did you memorize a list of things?
So I'm ELO's now in the 13s.
Very nice.
And we'll see how high I can get. I actually lost a bunch recently to people, deploying strats, but it makes it not fun when someone's just like, they're just looking for a way into their very specific strategy, which is...
I mean, isn't that the terminal endpoint of any competitive ranked game?
Yes, 100%. It is. That's exactly right. But it's nice when if I'm playing someone who's in like the 11 to 13 range, that's going to be more fun than someone who's in like the 23 range, who almost always has a non-fun strat.
Yeah, and it's also like the games where you like, what's the highest run you've ever gotten with someone?
What do you mean?
Because it tells you like how many movies, how many rounds
I've gotten into
you
the
went
80s.
into. Yeah, me too. I don't think I've ever broken 90, but the games where I've gotten into the 80s, those ones have just been like mad respect back and forth.
Yep.
Like if someone's going toe to toe with you for that long, it's almost stops being totally competitive. It's just like, okay, what are you pulling out? What do you got?
React
Show me.
to their movies? I never do that, but sometimes people react.
I do,
to mine.
yeah. And I also do the typing GG good game.
That's
movie.
cute. Yeah.
Or if they pull bullshit, I just do Gregor Rocky's totally fucked up. And then, cry emote to the movie.
Yeah.
And then lose.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you've gotten so into it because I haven't played it in a while. I love it so much. I knew it. I knew playing it. Also, for my dad who's listening to this, if this isn't your tip that you need to get into it, now's the time.
And also, now I got to say, now I'm looking for movies. I just discovered that Stephen Fry and Kenneth Branagh are in Chariots of Fire. I believe each of their first feature films. Maybe, I don't really quote me on that, but that's a good one because the only thing about Chariots of Fire, at least the only thing I could remember, is that Vangelis did the score.
That's all I know about it.
But also, if you get there, then the other Vangelis stuff, which is so they did Blade Runner 2049, I think, right? I think so. So if you can find another movie with them doing the score, you can get out. But another easy out is through Kenneth Branagh or Stephen Fry, which is really good. Also, by the fucking way, a couple people have tried to corner me with Phantom of the Paradise, and then I remember the first time I was like, oh, go to Paul Williams, who that is famously is in that movie, but is not. If you try to do Muppet Christmas Carol, which he wrote all the songs for, it doesn't count. Mm-hmm. And so I guess writing songs for something doesn't count. It's the score or something. But he's in the Muppet movie as himself, so it's sort of, you can get him there, but come on.
A thing that I've never done is, if someone tries to get you on a hyper specific one, is just entering the movie Child's Play so they see that
that's funny.
You've entered it, and then hitting them with the exit.
I like it when people go, It's like movie 43, Avengers Endgame, Godfather.
Avengers, Iron Man 3,
Yeah.
Godfather, Scarface, Goodfellas.
And you're
yeah.
like, you're just throwing shit against the wall.
It's so funny. That is the most satisfying thing in the world.
And they're just scrambling towards the end, and then you're like, bye,
Yeah.
baby.
I say that like I don't do it because sometimes
it works.
It works.
Yeah,
That's great.
And
That was your lemon?
the other strat I learned is that if it'll tell you the year in the genre, and just guessing other stuff in the genre around that year is often an effective way of getting like some rando overlap actor to do it.
You know what I've never tried doing? I've never tried going from The Thing to Basic Instinct or vice versa.
Hold
because
on,
Rob
wait.
Bottin
Wait, sorry, yeah. What's the?
Rob Bottin did the special effects on both
Would
of
that
them.
count?
That's a good question. I wish there was like, we should battle each other and test some shit and see what works. But I think the only good Letterboxd review I've ever done is always glad to see my man getting some my man Rob Bottin getting work. He really knocked it out of the park with Sharon Stone's animatronic pussy.
I've had a couple people try to get me on El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie. A couple good outs there. Vince Gilligan is the writer of the movie Hancock, which you can get out there.
I did not know that.
It is true. And also Jonathan Banks is an obvious out.
Yeah, he's in a bunch of stuff. You got. Are they trying to like 3X you with Plemons?
Sometimes. Well, honestly, Aaron Paul is a good one to get in there because I can't think of many other features that he's done, right? He's more of a TV actor. So someone did try to get me in there through Aaron Paul.
Is he in one of the Fast movies?
Is he? I didn't know that.
I have no idea. I'm making that up. Maybe it's because he's in El Camino and I'm like, cars.
Yeah, but I can think of him in TV stuff, but not
like
really.
the really shitty Black Mirror episode he's in.
And BoJack Horseman.
And BoJack Horseman.
Yeah. But
the really shitty animated show he's in. Sorry, that's not fair to BoJack Horseman.
I like BoJack Horseman.
I like it. Oh, I like the first few seasons. Okay.
I never went beyond season 2.
I don't want to fault any individual show for what it does to the respective genre it's an entry in, but I think it made TV shows, including into today, especially insufferable in the way they talk about mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I think that BoJack does a bad job. I just think it started trends that are fucking annoying. Anyway.
Totally fair. Anyway, that's my lemon. Layden.
Good lemon. Good lemon.
Thanks.
My lemon, and this has certainly been my lemon before, due to aforementioned corpo fuckery, my TMJ has been insane. Insane. It's been, I've never...
Like the gossip website.
Yeah, TMJ, big contributor there.
Yeah.
I've never woken up from TMJ pain before, and the other night I woke up at 2 a.m. with like, couldn't open my mouth like more than a centimeter, and with like audible audible clicking, and it's really bad again today. And I'm like genuinely having to like control my anger about things because the angrier I get, the worse it hurts, and it fucking sucks. I don't want to go to sleep and wake up just like I can't open my mouth. And like I have to sit around with my mouth guard in when I'm sitting at the fucking computer.
What do you keep in your mouth guard in? Like mouth vegetables and mouth fruits and...
Yeah, I have some little mouth scarecrows,
Nice.
little mouth bird baths.
And do little mouth bunnies come in and try to eat your mouth lettuce?
Look, I have protection against that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Always use protection,
it's called
kids.
Teeth.
Yeah.
All right, those are lemons. Now we'll each say peaches, which are 3 things that are good. Whatever the fuck, they're good, sweet. Fucking good.
Wow. Never seen you give up on a bit so hard in the middle of it. That was, especially for something you said 1,000 times.
I had to burp, and so I just
watching it just dive bomb
watching
in the middle.
all life leave my face. Being 1 to, I don't know, 6 or 7 episodes away from episode 300, you'd think I'd have it a little bit more locked in. Mm-hmm. What are your peaches, Brian?
Peach one is I did this Sela, not quite sure how to say it, event on Monday, to volunteer and clothing drive for homeless people in the LA area, and it was a great event, decent turnout, met a lot of fun people, did stuff for a good cause. It was, Cold War kids touched this very nord here, as well as
Cold War kids.
Cold War kids. They to help them save some money, I lent them this keyboard because I'm a good fucking dude, and it meant I had to stay to the end to get it home, but whatever, not a big deal. I mean, I don't have anything better to do. I'm not that busy, I guess. My time.
It would really suck if they hung you out to dry. All right, I'm gonna go.
Very nice, and it was just fun. It was a fun event for a good cause, and I was happy to do it. And I can now say I have performed on stage with Neil Hamburger, which is a nice thing to say. We did a new song with Hasko, so I did a Trey set,
awesome.
and we did a Hasko set, and one of the Hasko songs featured Greg on vocals. So that was.
Wow.
Great. Yeah, that was fun.
That rules.
Speech number 2 is this past Saturday. I went to 3 gatherings in one night. One is an annual birthday holiday party that a friend does, and I was invited on the same night to a kid music party, which was like 5 minutes away. So I just stepped out, went to that for half an hour, said hi to some people I wanted to meet, just because I'm trying to meet other people in that world. And saw a couple of friends, and including guest on the show, Megaran. It was great to see Raheem.
Very nice.
And it was great. It was a very nice night. And then I got back home at like 11 o'clock, and you'll see why for a moment, but Jim Roach was in town. And so we hung out with one of his and my friends. So I went over to a friend's house at like 11:30, which is not something I typically do these days. We hung out for a few hours. It was awesome. So just a good night of socializing and meeting new friends and old. And my final peach is the recording for the 7th original Ninja Sex Party album is now complete. We have wrapped on that. There's a couple like minor guitar things I think that Jim has yet to do, but we've got twerp on a bunch of the tracks. They're done. We did vocals and keyboards this past week, and now it's just like we're in post-production. Or production really phase.
And you're getting that post-production
clarity. That's correct, yes. And it's nice, I thought if you had asked me 6 months ago, will we have a new album done by the end of the year, I would have said no. I mean, smart money's on no with overwhelming odds, and then we did it. And I think these songs.
You guys are all about overcoming the odds.
Yeah, we come over all the odds for sure. I think there's some really funny shit on this album, and I'm very, very happy with it. So it'll probably be out, I would guess, next summer.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So those are my peaches. Yeah.
Wonderful peaches.
Mm-hmm.
My peaches. First peach, really easy. It's December 10th. I haven't heard a single fucking Christmas song yet.
Look at you. Wow.
Yes. If I can make it through the entire month without it, I'm going to be so happy.
I want to play one right now so bad.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm going to walk into your home and it's going to be going.
Yeah.
Just have mercy. My second peach is, you know what? I was trying a new thing. My second peach is this literal Snapple peach tea and lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a peach tea Arnold Palmer, which is one of my favorite things.
Okay.
Peach tea and Arnold Palmer, because I'm a big golf fan.
Of course.
But it's delicious. It's really good. It's not too sweet, which lemonade often is, and it's a nice. I already like their peach tea, so this is perfect combo for me. So that's some Snapple product placement. Even though I'm pissed about their ugly ass plastic bottles.
Yeah, the bottles suck shit.
And my third peach is. I have horrible dandruff. I've always struggled with horrible dandruff.
I didn't know that.
You flatter me.
I
Thanks.
didn't. Why would I?
Well, you're not much taller than me either. I get really insecure about it when I'm around tall people.
I'm slightly taller than you, but
yeah, I know. But
I do like looking down on you, like whatever.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah.
But I've always struggled with it. Thankfully, it's doing things on the internet. You can't really see it, but I've always been very insecure about it. Anyway, I've tried so many different things, and I don't want to call it too early. but I found like a clarifying scalp scrub shampoo that I used the other night for the first time, and it fucking worked.
Wow.
It fucking worked. I don't have dandruff because it's so bad that like when I go to professionally get my hair done and they do the shampoo and then sit in the chair, they're always like, "You already have dandruff, you poor thing. I'm sorry."
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'll update later if it actually works, and I'm not gatekeeping the name of it. I just don't remember what it's called, and I'm too lazy to go look. So those are my peaches.
I occasionally have had dandruff in my life, but really I only get it like on my little sideburn, like right there, and right there is the only place I get it regularly.
Is it just because you like wash your face and then you also do you shampoo your sideburns?
No.
I've never considered this before.
No, maybe I should.
It seems like it would probably be really satisfying to like.
Hold on, let me do it. Oh, baby. That's good stuff.
Because that's what I got to do for my TMJ.
I just like that. No, maybe I should. That might help. It really comes and goes. Well, especially when they're short, it's no problem. When if I've just had a haircut and they get kind of trimmed down, but when they get a little longer like this, then it starts flaking off, like literally right. And I can feel it. I can feel it right now. There's like some skin flakes happening.
Yeah, just imagine that, but like when mine's bad, it gets so fucking bad. It was such a nightmare when I was in high school and we would do those like high school labs you got to do where it's like the black lab tables and just sitting there idly. It would just be like, oh, this looks like a freshly fallen snow. And if I'm really stressed out, I scratch it so badly it starts bleeding, and then it's just like, hooray, scalp scabs.
When I had long hair, that's when I remember having it occasionally.
Makes sense. Just a couple of greased up long-haired fellas.
That's what we were in college. Anyway, everybody, look, this was episode 299. We don't know when episode 300 is coming soon-ish, but we're serious. Put your best of recommendation. We know we said some funny shit this year, but we can't think what it is. Send us
I know
clips.
A lot of it's coming from Bad Book Club.
That's fine. That's
Happy
great.
to include a bunch of that. And
a
maybe
lot of it's
we'll
coming
see if
from
we can.
Bad Bunny, too, who loves the show.
We can see if we can recapture. Was last year the clip show that was maybe the best episode of the year, not because of the clips,
it was the year
but
before that, because that's when all the merch bullshit was happening.
Oh, the passage of time. I hate it.
Yeah, that was...
But yeah, that's one of the better episodes we've ever done, just because I think we were both in such terrible moods. So we'll see if we can recapture some of that energy when we inevitably record. And also, if you don't send us those clips fast enough, we're going to have to do the thing where we introduce a clip while acting like we know what the clip is, but we don't. So if you want specificity from us, get them in under the wire.
Yeah.
Why did I say that all like it was a word?
Anyway, this is Late Night.
Patreon.com/late night.
Yep. And remember,
is a place that you shouldn't go.
Spitting is for quitters. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Leighton Night is produced by Brian Wecht and Leighton Gray. Sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/Leighton Night. Follow us on Twitter at Leighton Night, on Instagram at Leighton_Night, or email us at leightonnight@gmail.com.